What's good, YouTube? What's good? What's good? Mike Big Boxer, salute to you, bro. We got a special show coming up today. Legendary boxing promoter, top ranked CEO and promoter Bob Arum will be on today, and we're gonna talk some good talk. So he will be on in just a few short minutes. Make the fight. Emmanuel Momo, Phil J, 508, The Real Jaw Saloon, Solemn, salute, okay? Pardon me, man. I'm a little distracted. Jamaica Solids, Burt for Marketing, Black Ham TV, what's shaking? Salute to my good peoples, man. We're gonna cook today. Big time. DJ Zion Love, salute. Adrian Monroe, John Lejeune, salute. We're gonna cook today. Mr. 1609, Mike Biggs Boxing, make the fight. Salute to my peoples. I told y'all, right, about the Devontae Tank Davis situation. New Jersey, salute. Did I not, my peoples? Did I not? Syriac 357. Salute. Let's cook. Let's. Pardon me, y'all. Pardon me. Real 6 SB90, John Lejeune, Cutthroat Sports, Real McCoy, my guy. Salute. Salute, salute, salute. Tyrone Baysnight, Marcus Priest, Anthony Leeds, salute. My country, salute. What's shaking? Adrian Monroe, salute. Jewels of Life, salute. Charles Ford, BBG, Dwayne Yosef, salute. Yes, so if y'all didn't know, man, smash the like button. We got 80 people. Let's get 80 likes. Jeff, the producer, salute. We're going to have Dwayne Yosef, salute. We're going to have Bob Arum on, man, and we're going to talk some, we're going to talk Crawford. We're going to talk Fury, Teofimo Lopez, uh, Lomachenko, everybody who's somebody under top rank banner. We're gonna cook today. Smash the like button, get those likes up, man. We got 80 people, 85 people. Let's get the likes up. Lawrence Williams, salute. What's good, good brother? Salute to my brother MREC TV in the building, man. Go subscribe to my brother MREC TV, man. It's my bro right there. CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell, what's good? Real McCoy said, I got a question for old Bob. Haney, Lopez, and does Loma have the WBC? We're gonna be reason I started slightly early is because Bob has a meeting, so he'll be on for about 30 to 45 minutes. So smash the like button, man. Mike Big Boxing, my brother, what's good? Rec, what's good with you, King? Ty King alive, my good brother, what's shaking? Smash the like button. Ock B Brown, what's good? Yeah, I see the Grussel. I'm checking you out. I'm checking you out, King. You already know. Christopher West, salute. Daniel James, salute. Smash the like button, man. Let's get them likes up to a hundo. Johnny Clock, salute. Salute to my brother Raider Time in the super chat. Salute Blue in chat. Smash the like button. Yes, sir. Troy Terrain, son in Somalia. Salute. Yeah, King, you know how we do, man. Jay Good, salute. King, you know how we do, man. Feel like I ain't see you in years right now. I'm drinking tea with JMJ 2121. Salute. Dago 619 Cali Factor. Salute. I'm drinking tea with honey, ginger, lime, turmeric, and that's it. G-Man TV. Salute. Word, King. Mr. DJ C92. Salute. Jay Lee. Salute. What's good? D Hodges. Salute. Yeah, we're gonna have Bob on in just a few short minutes, man. So, I told y'all that situation with Javante Tank Davis. Did y'all see my video? He responded to Floyd Mayweather. Told you it was gonna happen. I told y'all. I told you what was gonna happen. The outcome of that. Did I not? Did I not? I told you it was coming. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 100, man. We're going to have Bob on in just a few short minutes, man. We're going to talk about some things. You understand? Salute to my brother Matt Wade in the super chat. LDBC or nothing. Salute to you, King. You smash the like button, man. Support the grind, man. Smash the like button. And let's get it going, man. We got 100 people. Let's get 100 likes, man. We got 110 people. Let's get 110 likes, man. Smash the like button. And we're going to get Bob on. Bohemian Grover feet. Lemon juice, garlic, blended kale, and ginger. That's my thing every day. Super tea. The real juice salam. Salute. Have I tried Manuka honey? Yes, sir. Man, if there's anything healthy out there, for the most part, I know about it or tried it. Believe you me. Smash the like button. My brother Ty King alive. He said they about to open up Philly June 6th. So he said, so you and MREC will be in the building. I'm gonna throw the housewarming in July. Word is going down. Oh yeah, we there. Randy Ridley, salute. Say less, we there. Man, we got 115 people. Let's get 115 likes, man. Smash the like button. We got 115 people. Let's get 115 likes. Ashanti L, salute. Barry Wilson, salute. All right. We get ready to start cooking, man. Smash that like button, man. Support the grind, support the channel, man. Support the grind, support the channel. Smash the like button. First things first, Bob. I want to ask you how you doing in this trying time.
Good, good. I mean, I don't know how trying it is because I just think that we have to get through this. We have to get through this intelligently, and that's what I'm hoping that happens here. As far as I'm concerned, I have probably easier than a lot of people. And there are people that are really suffering that I really feel bad about. So I don't have any complaints. It is what it is, and you're making the best of it.
Now, regarding everything that's taking place, what's any updates as far as the sport moving forward? And have you heard anything about when it will be able to resume, and what's the differences that's going to take place now moving forward?
Well, it's not going to be easy, but at least it will be a start. And we anticipate that we're holding the June 9th date, Tuesday, June 9th, from Las Vegas, based on our plan to have everything very safe, with testing and all.
Now you have you always had a great stable, but you this time right now currently you got a lot of big fights and with a lot of big fighters under top rank in your banner, and how is it going to be with these high profile fights? Because you have Tyson Fury with the trilogy with Deontay Wilder. You have everybody's looking forward to see what's Terrence Crawford's next move going to be. The big fight that everybody was anticipating, Teofimo Lopez, and lost him. Hold on, let's get him back. Hello, you there, Bob?
Yeah, we got cut off.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
You're right.
So I was saying, you have a lot of big high profile fighters with a lot of big high profile fights that were already on the horizon. And I was saying you have Wilder Fury's trilogy, and you have everybody wants to see Terrence Crawford's next move, and you have a highly anticipated fight, the Teofimo Lopez with Lomachenko fight.
The fight at Madison Square Garden on the 15th of March. So it's logical that when we open up again, we'll open up with a Shakur Stevenson fight. because it wasn't his fault, but obviously that his fight got canceled. So we're going to, probably, not probably, we're going to start with him, and then we'll look to fill in with all our other guys. The good news is that when we open, as we believe we will on June the 9th, we will be doing 2 and 3 boxing events every week during the summer. And that will let us catch up on a lot of these events. We have our people are now, we've let everybody know that guys get ready now because this can come sooner than later. And so all of our fighters, major fighters, are preparing. Obviously, you can't have everybody fight at once, but hopefully everybody will get a shot this summer, because in June or July, we're looking to do a total of 15, at least 15 events.
And so we can look forward to Shakur Stevenson being in June?
I believe that is correct, yes. That Shakur will get priority because his fight was canceled back in March.
And as far as their opponents, would it be high-profile fights, or and
it would be the best available opponent. You have to get guys who are ready to fight, who have been, in gyms and so forth. They have to have been keeping in shape and rounding in boxing shape. And that's what we've talked with some of our other champions, like one of the guys that I'm looking forward to seeing back in action is Jamal Herring, the fighting Marine. And we hope to have him fight again with no spectators. It's something as spectacular as we can make it in these times on July 4th weekend.
Now, I saw Terence Crawford stated that he wasn't too interested in fighting without a live audience. Is there any update on that?
Again, that is his determination, and we respect that. And we, the idea, obviously, we can't plan anything in the United States with live audiences at this time. There are places outside the United States where they might be interested in big fights with audiences, and we're exploring that. But again, there's just so much that we can do. I mean, you can imagine how hard it is that my people have worked, Brad Jacobs and Moretti and Todd, getting this far with protocols and everything that satisfy all the medical authorities and the regulators. It hasn't been easy. You can't do everything at the same time. Terence doesn't want to fight without spectators. I respect them for that, and we are going to look, and we are looking, we have been looking for a place for him to fight, a major fight outside the country.
Now, when you say a major fight for Terence, is there a short list? Because we saw, we when your ears to the boxing fans, a lot of fans want to see Terence Crawford in a Sean Porter or Terence Crawford in a, it's not too likely. What's the odds that we'll get? We see Errol Spence, Danny Garcia could be on the verge of fighting in September. So, and Terence Crawford.
That's all well and good. They're on the verge of fighting and I give Al Heyman credit, but who's going to pay for that fight? I mean, who's going to pay for a Spence fight with Danny Garcia if they have to do it without spectators? How are you going to do it economically? How are you going to do a Tyson Fury Wilder fight without spectators? The answer is you can't. So you got to look for alternative places to do it to make up for the lack of a game. So everybody can talk about all of these fights happening, but unless you have a concrete plan to make it happen, it's just talk.
So,
in other words, like all the talk about paying Wilder a step aside. Did anybody ever stop to ask where's the friggin' money coming from?
Right, there was a lot of
I
talk.
mean, that's why the press that covers boxing doesn't have any background in economics, and they just sort of, hey, this is a great fight, let's do the fight. Well, who's going to pay for it, and how are you going to finance it?
Mm-hmm. So you're looking for venues outside of the states to have these high-profile fights?
Well, if in fact you can't do these fights with an audience, particularly when you look at a Fury Wilder fight, where the gate was close to $17 million, how do you replace that?
Right.
How do you go from 17 million to zero?
Right.
And we took in a lot of money from closed circuit bars and restaurants and places like that. Well, that's all gone pretty much. How do you replace that?
Right. So what countries are you looking at, if you could say?
Well, that's our business.
Okay.
Because we're looking at countries, and we start listing the countries that we're looking at, then they get angry, and a lot of it is just at the discussion stage.
Now,
we're not gonna point out any particular places, but believe me, our people have been working around the clock to get locations for these big, high-profile fights.
Now, let me ask you this question. Just recently, Teofimo Lopez said that the fight with him and Lomachenko probably wouldn't take place because of travel restrictions, and he wanted the Devin Haney fight. Is that a fight that you're willing to make?
No. Because he didn't realize that Loma already has a green card. So if you have a green card, you're treated as if you're a U.S. citizen. So when we're ready on the date, Loma, within a few days' notice, can get on a plane and fly over here.
Oh, so that fight is still doable. So he was misinformed then.
He was misinformed like a lot of people were misinformed. I thought that the fight wasn't doable because of the travel ban and restriction. And then his manager, Igor Squimas, told me, hey, he has a green card. So now the question is, how do you arrange a flight for him to come into the United States? And if we plan to do that fight in September, we'll bring him over sometime in June.
Now, is that a fight that you have? Because that's a big fight. Would you have that fight without an audience, or is that a fight you're looking to make outside of the States?
No, I think we have an idea of how to do that fight in the States. We have an idea. We want to do that fight in the States, and we have a plan to do it. And it would be the first fight that we do with an audience, but a very limited audience observing all of the guidelines. I don't want to go into it further because we're working on it in conjunction with the Nevada Commission.
Okay. Now let me ask you, your short list of opponents, if you could tell us, with Terrence Crawford, who's at the top of the list? Is it like Sean Porter?
Manny Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao. So, and that's a fight that obviously will have to be outside the country, right? Because that's a huge fight.
That is correct.
And if Manny Pacquiao wasn't able to, is it Sean Porter the option, the second option?
Well, again, it's not up to us really. The question is uh, the place that we would be staging the fight outside the country. Would they put a site fee up for a Sean Porter fight, or would they rather put the money up for a Kell Brook fight? Again, this is not uh, decisions that you make unilaterally
Mm.
by like makes a better fight or anything like that. It's which fight you can place in a venue that will do the fight.
Now I just saw something where Kell Brook and Eddie Hearn came out and they said that they really wanted the Crawford fight, but they don't think it could happen because Kell Brook is too big right now, and he have to lose 40 to 50 pounds to get down to that weight.
Well, I mean, again, that's what Eddie is saying, but we're in contact on a regular basis with the Kell Brook people, and while he would have to lose weight, obviously, nothing like 40 pounds.
Now has Manny Pacquiao team showed any interest in the Crawford fight?
Yes, indeed, because you can't rely on anybody on that team. I've already had a Zoom call with Manny, which he's better technically than I am, so he set it up, and I've discussed it all with Manny. Yeah. By Zoom, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
He's sitting across the room for you and you talk.
Right. So that's a fight that it seems like Manny wants, right?
Yeah,
Himself.
absolutely. I mean, but again, he wants to get paid. The parents want to get paid, and we're looking. We have some really good prospects as to where the fight would be held. But again, nothing is certain.
And do you have like a target date that you want that to make that fight happen?
Whenever they want it, we're going to do it. I mean, this is no longer the old days.
Mm-hmm.
We're operating under a completely different structure, where the gate and the site people are the ones that call the tune. If they say November, it'll be November. If they say October, it'll be October.
All right, so yeah, because you pretty much have to go based off of when they're available now.
That is correct.
And what about the Wilder and Fury trilogy? Is that looking to be towards the end of the year?
We have two locations that have expressed big interest. We're working through it with them in conjunction with PBC,
Mm-hmm.
because PBC has Wilder, and we look on PBC on that event as our partners. So we've been keeping them up to date as to where we are on the negotiations for a site fee, and we're making big progress. But that's all I can say about it. But the PBC is part of getting this fight done this year.
Now, as far as that fight goes, there's been a lot of allegations towards Tyson Fury. Have you heard about it? The situation with his glove and the
Oh, that's all bullshit. Come on.
and the guy
Gloves.
the guy
I mean,
Martin
you can't.
Carefoot.
I mean, that's nonsense. I mean, the gloves are particularly. I mean, if the fight was someplace else, then maybe you give it some credibility. The fight was in Nevada, and they handled all the gloves and all of that aspect. So the idea that anything funny went on is like a figment of the imagination. It's like like Donald Trump hopes.
Now, what about the farmer Martin Carefoot came out and had allegations? Have you heard any talk with Fury?
Oh, that's nobody paying attention. It's ludicrous. The British board didn't give it 2 minutes of time. It's a non-stop. Guy wins the title, and suddenly he's fair game for people trying to either get publicity off it or to make a buck off it or a pound off it. So nobody paid any attention to that.
Now, as far as Shakur Stevenson coming back in June, would that be the same opponent that he was already scheduled to fight?
I know because, again, the opponent is not an American, and we have a problem getting him into the country, Mariana.
Mm.
So you can't, again, a lot of this is out of our hands.
Right.
For example, we owe Nick Conlon, the Irish kid, a fight. But he went back, as you might imagine, to be with his family in Belfast after that fight was canceled. It was supposed to be on St. Patrick's night. And so we're not going to be able to schedule him on a fight because there's a travel ban. We can't get him over here. So, a lot of stuff that's happening is unfortunate, but we have no control.
Is certain states more difficult to deal with at this current time as far as the restrictions and things of that nature? Is just more difficult to do? Like, for instance, New York, is that pretty much out the question, the stage events in New York?
Remember, in any place you do it, there's no spectator. So if there's no spectators, you want to work with a commission. You start working with a commission. We're a Nevada company. We're located in Nevada. Great hotels in Nevada. So we, in June and July, are limiting our events to Nevada because it's a whole process putting on events without spectators in a place like New York, where we're not situated. There's a limit to what we can do. So now we're working with Nevada, and people who are involved with us are working with California Commission. But for right now, for June and July, all our events, present plan is, will be in Nevada.
What about a unification bout for Shakur Stevenson?
That, again, both guys are willing. We talked with Eddie Hearn on Warrington. We talked to Shakur about fighting Warrington. Mm-hmm. Problem is, Warrington, we can't get here, and Shakur can't go over there. So until that situation clears up, we can't do the unification fight.
What about Shakur and Gary Russell?
I don't know. We haven't even discussed that. I mean, that might be a good fight. We'd have to talk to Hal about it, but that hasn't been on our radar. I mean, we started out looking at the unification fight with Warrington, and until we are told that we can't do it, we can't get along. Maybe the travel ban gets lifted and so forth. That's the fight we're looking at. But the fight with Russell would be a good fight, but again, we've never even thought about doing that fight.
Yeah, because, Gary Russell is the WBC champion.
I understand there are a lot of fights like that, but you can't. But if you start out one way, you're trying to do a fight like a unification fight. Mm-hmm. It's not fair to anybody to abandon that unless you finally realize that it's impossible to do. So until Warrington, Eddie is going to give Warrington a fight over in the UK. We're giving Shakur a fight over here in Nevada, and hopefully travel bans get lifted and we can think about a fall fight with Warrington and Shakur in an outdoor stadium in the UK. But again, a lot of this stuff is out of the hands of the promoter. We only can hope to do certain things. The fighters are willing, we know, to do certain things. But the question is, can they get done?
Now, has there been any conversation regarding Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter?
I don't know. I think Terrence and Sean have talked about it. But the question then is, how do you pay for it?
Well,
I mean, how do you pay for it?
It would have to be
a Spence Porter fight. I'm not saying it's not a good fight, but you try to sell that overseas. Doesn't mean anything. A Crawford fight with Manny Pacquiao means a lot overseas.
I see what you're saying.
So you know,
so
if you can't do a fight here with spectators, how do you do a Crawford Porter fight? Who pays the fighters? How do you pay the fighters?
I see.
Neither Al Heyman nor Top Rank are charitable organizations. I mean, we don't have to make a lot of money. We may, as is usually the case, lose money on an event, but there's a limit to how much you can lose.
Now, what's the target dates for Vasil Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez?
September sometime.
Oh, in September. Do you have like a place already in mind for that fight?
Right now, we will look to do that fight in Nevada.
Oh, in Nevada?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because by September, we'll still have restrictions in place. Maybe we'll get permission to do the fight with a limited number of spectators, maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the kind of fight that ESPN is likes, that the cable systems and the satellite providers like, because they feel it will give you a significant number of buys, enough to pay for that fight.
And just before I let you go, Bob, I know you got a meeting to get to. So all of the speculation about Wilder taking step aside money, where did that talk even come from?
I mean, you guys, not you necessarily, but the media invented it. There is not, with all the conversations we've had with PBC and the Wilder people, they never even hinted or brought up the idea that Wilder would step aside. It never, ever was presented to us, and we never presented it to them. Because, answer the question, who the fuck is going to pay that money for anybody to step aside in this climate?
Well, okay, Frank Warren.
The answer is nobody. This was all a figment of the boxing media's imagination.
Well, Frank Warren started it, Bob. Frank Warren was the one that said that.
Well, Frank Warren then was I think, responding to the media. There is no way that Fury would take a nickel out of his pocket to pay step-aside money. Eddie Hearn said, hey, forget even step-aside money. When we fight, when AJ fights Fury, we want it to be, we're not encumbered with having to fight somebody else. Like if Wilder was to step aside And then AJ and Fury fought, and he said if AJ wins that fight, he didn't want to fight Wilder. So the idea of step aside is crazy. What will happen is Joshua will fight Fuller, Fury will fight Wilder. If they both win, they'll fight each other next year. Period. End the story.
So if that was the case, you saying that Joshua wouldn't have wanted to fight Wilder if he was to win the fight?
That is correct. Wouldn't want to fight Wilder unless Wilder beats Fury.
Wow. Now,
why would he want to fight Wilder after Wilder got beat by Fury and then stepped aside and then Joshua beat Fury? Why would he then want to fight Wilder who got knocked out by Fury?
I see what you're saying, Bob. Now, let me ask you, Vasyl Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez, the winner of that fight, would you push for a Devin Haney or Gervonta Tank Davis fight after that? Or Ryan Garcia, possibly?
Again, I want to get that fight done.
Mm-hmm.
Lopez and Lom.
Mm-hmm.
And then I only have to deal with one fighter as far as his next fight.
Right.
So I would then sit with the Loma people, with the manager and so forth, and say, hey, here are the fighters, and they're all good attractions, Garcia, Gervonta Davis, and Devin Haney. I said, who do you want to fight? And they would say, probably, where can we make the most money? Mm-hmm. And right now, it would appear to me that the guy who would mean the most on pay-per-view and the box office, hopefully we're doing fights then with audiences, is Gervonta Davis. Mm-hmm. Because he is proved to be a box office draw. Now that may change. Garcia, it looks like he's picking up some steam as a box office draw. Devin Haney is a very good fighter, but he hasn't drawn his breath yet. Right? Mm-hmm. I mean, Devin Haney is not an attraction. He could be a very good fighter, but he's not an attraction. Not like Gervonta Davis and not like Ryan Garcia. So that would be the discussion. Now, if, let's say, Lopez wins, and he says, look, I don't give a shit about all of that. I don't like this Devin Haney kid, and that's the guy I want to fight. That's the fight we'd make.
Oh, okay. Now, let me ask you the last question, Bob, and then I'm going to let you go. I know you got to get out to your meeting. The fight with Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez, is Vasyl Lomachenko still considered the WBC? Is that an undisputed match, or is he just a franchise, and how was that perceived now? Because he
franchise means he doesn't have to fight man for it. He's still the WBC champion, whatever interim shit they make. So obviously, the fight with Lopez is for all of the belts.
So that's considered an undisputed match then?
That is correct.
All right. I thank you, Bob, for coming on and giving me your time. I know you got to get to your meeting in about 20 minutes. So I appreciate you, Bob, and I'll stay in touch.
And don't worry, I'm not going to a meeting. I'm doing it on Zoom.
Oh, you're doing it on Zoom. Oh, right.
You can't go to meetings.
Right.
I mean, nobody's going to go to meetings anymore. Everything, you're better off on Zoom.
Right.
I mean, it's like you're talking to somebody across the desk from you.
that might be that might be the new way for you to go moving forward.
That's terrific. It'll save me a lot of travel. It'll save me a lot of people traveling to see me.
Yep.
A lot of the world is going to go to Zoom now.
Yep. All right, Bob. I appreciate it.
Okay. Good talking to you.
All right. Thank you.
You're right.
Bye-bye. So, yeah, heard it, man. So he said that fight is the way the WBC set it up, man. Smash the like button, man. We got 300 people here. Where's the likes, man? Smash the like button, man. We got 300 people there, man. Smash the like button. So you heard it, man. Bob Arum said that as far as the WBC concerned, Teofimo Lopez Vasil Lomachenko fight is for undisputed. Now I would love to hear Devin Haney's take on that, man. Um, as far as Sean Porter goes, he said that um, it's not worth negotiating because outside of the country, it's not a big fight. So there's nobody going to pay for Sean Porter versus Terrence Crawford fight outside of the country. Manny Pacquiao is a bigger draw outside of the country, so Manny Pacquiao could sell outside of the country. Uh, and I look at it like this: that's a way to satisfy Terrence Crawford, who wants to fight, who doesn't want to fight in empty arenas. He wants to fight in arenas where uh, um, there's people and he could get paid. Like I stated before, salute to Kev Harris in the super chat. Great interview. Appreciate you, King. Like I stated before, Headbuster Boxing, salute to my people, my BFTB Boxing, my brother in the building. Real Talk 90, salute. Andre Robinson, Jay Good, Boxing Conversation, my brother Reggie Owens, Terry Gamble, salute. Jupiter B, Brian Powell, my brother, everything's boxing and sports. K, what's good with you? Bish B Megastar in the building. Salute, salute. Big Dose 513. Pink Power Ranger. Salute. Tony Dior. Salute. Jay Cooley, my brother. Got your greens in. Salute. Scant Rant. Salute. My brother CB Sports TV. Chuck P. C. Vills Boxing. Salute. P Money in the building. Jupiter B in the building. Salute. Jay Lee. Salute to all my peopleizations, man. 44 J Free, salute. Train Deuce Deuce, salute. Big Dose 513, Richard Diaz, salute. Jewels of Life, Mike Biggs Boxing, my brothers in the building. I didn't want to interrupt Bob because time to ante up. Salute. My brother M Rec in the building. Salute. Julius Franklin, Ty Smith, Winston Lee, Denard Reed, the Odd Fella. Salute. I didn't want to interrupt him with the super chats and stuff and things of that nature because I was gonna open the phone lines, but while we was talking, they told Bob that he had to do a meeting. Mia, salute. Salute to my brother BFTV Boxing and super chat. I got to do a response vid to this, Blue. Thank you, no doubt. Oz the D, salute. Big brother in life, salute. My brother BFTB and then super chat. Appreciate you, King. They informed Bob that he had to do a meeting, some negotiations for a fight. So, that came up. He had to do it at 12 o'clock. 1 o'clock his time, which is 4 o'clock to us. So he got a few minutes and then he gonna go ahead and go over that and do that. Jermaine Johnson, salute. So with that said, man, we got 300 people. Smash the like button. Support the channel, man. Rasheed Rourke, salute. Smash the like button, man. I'm getting people again telling me they having trouble with the super chat. If y'all can, man, drop $1, whatever, man. It refreshes. I don't know what it does, man, but people are inboxing me, telling me they trying to super chat me, and it won't go through, man. So I apologize to y'all. That's not me. I don't know why, it's not going through, so on and so forth. I can't tell you. I don't know why. Why is it doing that, man? Some people they allow to go through. Some people they don't. I don't know why, man. And I got people right now screenshotting me, telling me they trying to send super chats and it's just not going through. I don't know, man. So, high body J Timo, salute. We know Anthony Doom, salute. Big Scott 800, salute. Young Hog, salute. Calvin Johnson, salute. So, as far as the Wilder, I just wanted to ask the question. With all the allegations towards Tyson Fury, I already knew the answer he was going to give me. Big LT, Anal Israel, salute. The Real McCoy, salute. I already knew the answer he was going to give me regarding Tyson Fury's, the allegations with Martin Carefoot and the glove situation. But I just wanted to address it anyway, see where he goes. You never know with Bob, man. Also, like I said, regarding Sean Porter, he said that it's not worth negotiating with. Kell Brook is a difficult fight. Salute to my brother Rated Time in the super chat. Appreciate you. Kell Brook, Eddie Hearn, and Kell Brook had recently just came out yesterday and said that it was difficult to make the Terrence Crawford fight because they don't know if Kell Brook could get in shape. They don't know if he could drop the weight in enough time to get in shape for the fight. and to be at his best. So to me, it feels like Kell Brook at this point in time is just simply, talking, right, with no action behind it. Smash the like button, get the likes to 300. That's how it feels to me regarding Kell Brook because uh, if you think about it, man, Kell Brook continues to call out Crawford. He went to the Crawford Amir Khan fight, and he stated that he wanted to fight. He said that he wanted to fight with him and Amir Khan, and Terrence Crawford after Terrence Crawford beat Amir Khan. Salute to my brother Bishop B. Megastar in the building. And and then immediately following that fight, he turns around and says, well, when Terrence Crawford said, okay, make weight, then he turns around, KP from KC, salute. He, Kell Brook turns around and says, well, it has to be at 154 or catch weight 150. This was back in April of 2019 when Kell Brook was at the Amir Khan fight. And then he said he can't make weight. So he had all this time to start to work his way to welterweight, where he said these were the fights that he wanted to have. And yet we fast forward to all the way to Terrence Crawford possibly fighting September, and Kell Brook is still talking about not making weight. So to me, it's pointless to even mention the Kell Brook fight. Corey Batts, salute, in my opinion, because like Kell Brook at this point in time don't really want to fight. Salute to my brother, Everything Boxing and Sports in the super chat. Kell Brook has now shown a history of being undisciplined, always blowing up in weight, and never ready. Exactly, man. How did fight happen? How that Amir Khan fight you've been campaigning for? That fight was in April of last year. Here we are in going. They talking about September of 2020, and you still talking about you can't make the weight. Over a year later, you still saying you can't make the weight? To me, Terrence Crawford need not to even entertain Kell Brook. David the Real Thomas, salute. Yeah, he's been that because from the moment he came undisputed when he beat Julius Ndongo, and that's when Andre Ward retired. I moved Terrence Crawford into the pound for pound number one. I had him recognized in number two when Andre Ward was still fighting. When he became undisputed, beat Julius Ndongo, that was a huge accomplishment, and I put him at the number one spot. And since he didn't lose, I didn't drop him out of the spot. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So he didn't lose. Now, it kind of plateaued. He didn't fight the best of the best. He's not fighting the best of the best, but he did go up and fight Jeff Horn and win the welterweight title. So he did accomplish that. You know what I'm saying? And, he did all his last four opponents. You got Jeff Horn, he stopped. Jose Benavidez, he stopped. Then he stopped Mir Khan and Igor Kavaluskas. Now, they're not the best opposition, but he is getting stoppages. And he did nothing to drop off. He just plateaued. He's not rising, but he's just plateaued. You know what I'm saying? So, and he has the skill set, no doubt. Outside of Errol Spence, no disrespect to any of the other fighters, I'm finding it hard pressed for them to beat Terrence Crawford. I'm favoring Terrence Crawford versus everybody. So he's going to beat Danny Garcia, in my opinion. He's going to beat your Danis Ugas. Those are just tests that I just want to see him make the adjustments. H-Town 713, KF Harris, salute. Kai, salute. I just want to see him step up in the competition. Your Danis Ugas, I still think he's gonna beat your Danis Ugas. It's a tougher fight than we used to seeing him in, as far as name recognition. But I think he's gonna win that fight. The toughest fight, I think, obviously Errol Spence. Errol Spence is not even counting in this conversation. I'm just saying Terrence Crawford versus the field, not including Errol Spence, because that's the biggest fight in boxing. Mark Wunderlich, Brian Knight, salute. Smash the like button. Let's get it up to 300. So. Sean Porter is a tough fight. I want to see how he make the adjustments with Sean Porter. Roosevelt Ivory, salute. That's the fight that I want to see. Might be even more so than him and Errol Spence. Corey Holmes, salute. Because I pretty much could see how the Errol Spence fight is going to go for both guys. And I could be wrong, but in my brain, I already have the picture in how Errol Spence is going to win, and I picture how Terrence Crawford will win the fight. I don't know how this fight with him and Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter going to play out. I have no clue how that fight is going to play out. I have no clue, and if somebody could tell you they know, then they're not being truthful. Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence is going to be more of a technical fight. Terrence Crawford, if he's able to box on the outside, stay away from Errol Spence, have a clean fight, mix it up in the inside every now and then, and get back to the outside, jab to the solo place, come back up, counter Errol Spence, he's going to win the fight. If Errol Spence could put the pressure on Terrence Crawford enough and make him fight that dog fight, because Errol Spence could cut the ring off on you. It's hard to avoid Errol Spence for 12 rounds. And if he can make Errol Spence, Thrill Hill, salute. If he can make Terrence Crawford fight his fight for 12 rounds in a phone booth, Errol Spence is gonna win the fight. And if Terrence Crawford can't get out his own way in the Errol Spence fight, and he chooses to fight that dog fight that he likes to fight, like he did with Kavaluskas and like he did with Gamboa and Hank Lundy and all that, he gonna lose the fight. He's gonna lose the fight. So I pretty much could see the keys to victory for both. I can't see the keys to victory for Sean Porter. Sean Porter is such a wild card, man. He's so overlooked. Everybody, because he has losses on his resume, and people don't favor his style, and they just don't, for whatever reason, they don't like his approach to the sport. They don't like his dad, who's his trainer, manager, and father. They don't like Kenny Porter for whatever reason, right? Most people don't even know why they don't like Kenny Porter. First and foremost, let me just tell y'all that. Kevin Child, salute. They don't even know. It's all assumptions. They assume that they don't like Kenny Porter because, hey, he controls Sean Porter's career. Well, look how far he brought his son. BBG, salute. Javante Robinson, salute. Look how far he brought his son. Look what he brought. I was going to say Terrence Crawford. Look what he brought Sean Porter. So, what's people's reasoning for not liking Kenny Porter? They don't have a reason. Because Kenny Porter gives the boxing world what we ask for from the boxers. But because people don't like Sean Porter's style, it gets overlooked, and you just I don't know. Salute to Christopher Jeanette, my brother in the super chat. He said salute at Big Blue, and for everyone that's a bud hater, put your money where your mouth is. Salute. Yeah, Kenny is a real. Yeah, he is. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, we know the issues between Kenny and Fred and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, it has nothing to do with. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with y'all. Right? And then you look at Kenny Porter. Why does people don't like Kenny Porter? You know when that started? Because people were saying that he was ducking. They was ducking Errol Spence. J8 said they said Lubin dropping to 47. Nah, he ain't. Fonte Hash, salute. Kenny Linda, salute. If Erickson Lubin drops to 47 and he's able to function at 47, 47 is in trouble. Black Life Stop 6, salute. Dwayne's Jeans, salute. Head Bustin' Boston, salute. If Erickson Lubin goes down to 47, there's nobody at 47, I don't believe, that could beat Erickson Lubin. I think Erickson Lubin will beat Errol Spence, and I think he will beat Terrence Crawford. Erickson Lubin is different, man. Don't let that knockout to Jamel Charlo fool y'all. See, that knockout is fool's gold. People automatically think, oh, Erickson Lubin, man, he got knocked out by Jamel. Well, he made a mistake in that fight. He was very young, and he got clipped. Erickson Lubin, right? That's what I said. Jupiter B. If he's able to function at 47, if he could go to 47 and function, boy, Erickson Lubin, boy, oh boy. Lubin versus Tony Harrison, I would love to see that fight. See, Tony Harrison, if Tony Harrison was to drop to 47 and able to function like he does at 54, they're in trouble. Those dudes are huge, man. They're bigger than Errol Spence. Erickson Lubin is bigger than Errol Spence. See, when Errol Spence is in shape, he's not a 54 pounder. People always say Errol Spence is big. Justin Hawkins, salute, because one honor, salute. He gains weight in between fights, and then people be like, "Hey man, that dude walk around at 190." Yeah, but when he's in shape, it don't matter. He ain't fighting at 190. Blair Tibbs, salute. He's not fighting at 190. Terry Gamble, salute. He's fighting at 47. So he walk around, yeah, he walk around big, but that's not where he fights. So when he gets in shape, right, he's a 47 pounder. He said, who was a good coach for Tony? A perfect coach for me, for Tony Harrison, would be Cunningham. Would be Cunningham. Oddly enough, that's Erickson Lubin's trainer as well. Would be Cunningham. I like Cunningham for Erickson Lubin. Yeah, Erickson Lubin versus Errol Spence. He's just more versatile, man, and he's bigger. So again, I have to give the edge to Lubin because he's just bigger. Leslie Jackson, salute. Salute to my brother BFTB Boxing in the super chat. I got a stack on EJ. Money where your mouth is. Against Erickson Lubin? Not against Erickson Lubin, bro. As long as he can function like he functioned at 54, that dude is a problem. His footwork is a problem. His accuracy, his ability to change levels with the power that he have. Erickson Lubin versus J-Rock. I'm going Erickson Lubin for the simple fact that J-Rock has been taking a lot of punishment. That fight with Jason Rosario, then the fight he had, don't forget, with Hurd, even though he won. Then the fight he had with Jamal Charlo, where he was knocked out in that fight. So he was stopped versus Rosario. He was stopped versus Jamal. He was in tough fights with what's the fight he was in? With Floyd Mayweather's fighter. JP Gordon, salute. Floyd Mayweather fighter that he was J-Rock was fighting. Tough fight again. My brother BFTB Boxing and Super Chat one again. He said EJ versus Butter. I got a stack on EJ. I was talking about EJ versus Lubin. Lubin won't beat Rosario right now. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. His legs are more alive than J-Rock's was. His legs are more alive than J-Rock's was. Do I think Errol would be competitive and dominate Andre Robinson at 54? He'll be competitive for sure because he's a great fighter. Will he dominate 54? No. No. I mean, those dudes at 54 are big, man. You got to see how big they are. See, when you see these dudes in person up close and you realize just how big, it's 7 pounds separates them. But you got to remember, Errol's coming from 190 to 47, right? He's 5'9". Man, you talking about dudes that's 5'11", 6 feet tall. That's coming down from. Some of them is coming down from 200 pounds, man. 175 easy. You understand? Salute to my brother Christopher Jeanette in the super chat. He said BFTV boxing bet 100. He got 100 on it. Everything boxing. He said, like I was saying, in my show yesterday, Lubin is a problem for real. He might be the best at 54. I thought he was. I thought he was. I thought you know it, you can't take nothing away from Jamel, my baby. What's up, baby?
Daddy, no one is saying that we're gonna go inside.
Okay.
I'm playing out here with her.
All right, so go ahead, go play, baby. Dwayne Jean, salute. You can't take nothing away from Jamel. He did what he was supposed to do. He got the victory. He got the knockout victory. That's not his fault. Lubin made a mistake. Uh, um, but I, I truly wish we would have got to see how to fight. And see, it's tough to say that. Nicholas Brady, salute. It's tough to say. I wish we'd seen the fight play out because we saw it play out. So if you Jamel Charlo, you look at it and you say, you watched the fight play out, right? But then we didn't watch the fight play out, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? We didn't see the fight fully play out how he would have did. But then you watch the fight. Jamel can say, listen, he was making mistakes and I called him. With that, it played out.
Can you get the ball for Noah? Cause it's like right on the grass.
All right, tell him to wait. He could go. He could get it one now. Hold on, I'm gonna direct him. Salute to my brother Christopher Jeanette in the super chat. He said, "Big Blue, I take that $1,000 bet with BFTV." Okay, so it's a bet. Oh, this lady. So it's a bet then, huh? Come on, baby boy. Come on, pimpin'. Pimp. Go get the ball. Come on, hurry up. Look both ways. Look both ways. Good? All right. Do me a favor. Ask your mother if that's our lawn man right there that does the lawn. Salute to my brother BFTB Boss in the super chat. He said, I need to see EJ at 54 before I crown him there. Yeah, no, at 54, I'm no, man. It's a different ball game at 54. These dudes are huge, man. I listen. Ask anybody to tell you. I'll tell you again. Ask anybody to tell you, right? That's not him. Oh, okay.
Our lawn man has a blue car.
All right. I was gonna ask him if he could do their yard when he come.
That's not ours. Not his go to the yard?
Yeah. All right. Pardon me, y'all. My neighbor is older gentleman. I call him Pop. Great guy, man. And he always comes out and do his yard. But they older, man. They're in their 70s, late 60s, early 70s, and obviously they can't come outside and they're scared to come outside. And he always does his yard real manicure, real nice. But obviously he can't do it right now. So I'm gonna pay for that to be done right now. I'm gonna pay for it to get done. They don't come outside. I usually try to go shopping for them if I can. Keep them out of keep them out of the way and see if he could come and do their yard for me, because their yard is looking. I want to get their yard done right now while I'm sitting here. P. Boston, salute. LJ Fighter, salute. Yeah, I gotta get the yard done, man. So, like I was saying, man, those dudes at 54 are very, very big. And again, just like I said yesterday, big men beat great little men. You know what I'm saying? One hit a quitter. What's good with you? I favor great big men over great little men. You understand? And so with that said, uh, ask anybody. Julian J. Rob Williams is bigger than Errol Spence, right? Clearly bigger than him. And when Rosario, I saw Jason Rosario at a pizzeria. Now he wasn't ordering. There was a pizzeria right next to. The fight was in Philly, and there was a pizzeria right next to the arena, right? Right next to the hotel. Excuse me, where the fighters was at. And I saw Jason Rosario, Obey, Ogun Diesel. Salute. I saw Rosario and his team there, and he looked huge, right? So I'm like, man, I didn't even know it was him. I didn't even know it was him, right? Then I saw him backstage at the fight, and he looked even bigger. Big Sky 800, salute. He looked even bigger. So I was like, wow, man. I told everybody. You don't believe me? Ask. Akin Barak was there. Shout out to my brothers Akin Barak. Stash Lomain, salute. I saw Akin Barak was there. Fred was there. You know, my brother Dave was there. Man, my boy Ron from Fight Hype was there. They was there, and I said, I told them, you don't believe me? Ask me. Ask them. Salute to my brother BLTV Boss in the super chat once again. He said, Chris, who you talking to? Dude, you know better. A stack. I didn't stutter. Oh, he said, who you talking to? Don't threaten me with a good time. Make it happen. And so I saw Rosario, and I told everybody, I said, yo, Jason Rosario looks absolutely huge, man. He looks absolutely huge, right? And everybody was like, yeah, but J-Rock footwork, this, and this. And I'm like, dude, that dude looked like a monster right now. I'm not even making it up. He looked like an absolute monster, right? And dude just like, yeah. For instance, my brother, Truck, Lorenzo Truck Simpson, right? When you see him, just him, right? He's very muscular and in shape. When you see him, just him, right? So he don't look that big to you. But when you see him next to 47 pounders, guys that you know are 47 pounders, there's a serious size difference. Now he might not have the height difference, but like Truck versus these 147, the welterweights, right now, the top of the welterweight division, bro. And Truck is still, we have him in the contender stage or coming up, right? Truck versus the top of the welterweight division right now. Man, if Truck fought Danny Garcia right now, he might knock Danny Garcia out. Y'all don't understand. There's weight classes for a reason. Now, a guy like Terrence Crawford, Truck fight at 54. That's what I'm telling you. And if you put Truck in there now, somebody have the best chance to beat him would be Terrence Crawford, obviously Errol Spence, because their skill set, they have to avoid him. Puff 61, I think the same thing. I think when Jaron Ennis comes into his own, the welterweight division in trouble because he's a 54 pounder. Jaron Ennis could fight at 54. Tex Rocks, ooh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Jaron Ennis could fight at 54. He's still in the green stage. But let me tell you something. If Truck fought at 47, and I'm talking about if he's able to carry his abilities, because obviously we hypothetically speaking, because that means he would have to drop 7 pounds. So we don't know how his body would react and function, right? We don't know how his body would react and function. But I'm saying if Truck could function at welterweight, the way he functions at 154, um, they in trouble, man. If he just decided I'm going to bite down and, cause see the difference is Nick Silvio salute. This is the difference when you're dealing with a truck or you're dealing with a who have he beat. Salute to my brother Christopher Jonette in the super chat once again. BFTB in your voice. Oops, bet 1,000. Man, y'all, they going hard with this, huh? So, um, if Truck decided if he could function like he functioned at 54, so I'm saying he able to do that, and he goes to 47, and he fights on the inside. If he decides like to just be a dog and fight them on the inside, they in trouble. They in trouble. There's nothing they can't keep him off him. They don't have nothing. They're not strong enough. Terrence Cropper, salute. He said, "Hey Booba, do you see what BFTV said about you last night? Did you fall out? Huh? What? BFTV is my brother. He right here. Jerron Ennis and Virgil Ortiz. Jerron Ennis is gonna beat Virgil Ortiz. Marvinette, salute. Jerron Ennis is gonna beat Virgil Ortiz. Too skillful. He's far too skillful. I like Virgil Ortiz. He's very big. I think he's like 5'10". He's a big dude. He's strong, but he's Victor Ortiz, man. He's flat footed. He comes forward. There's no uh, uh, um there's no Dwayne's Gene salute. Yeah, Jerron Ennis is that dude. Uh, um Virgil Ortiz, man. There's no flash. There's no flair. There's no. He's straight up and down. Ugas and Spence, Errol Spence gonna win that fight. See, he had a distinct size advantage over Sean Porter, and Sean Porter just outboxed him from the outside. He just was using his footwork. I know people don't. Everybody wanted. They just want Sean Porter to lose the fight. I am Will salute. Young King Cole KO speaking facts salute. Um. So people, but he showed versatility, Sean Porter. But Errol Spence is gonna sit down. He gonna break Ugas down, man. Ugas don't have a lot of power. So he hits you clean. He has good timing and good accuracy. So he hits you clean, but he don't have power. He doesn't have power. You saw when he fought Omar Figueroa, right? When he fought Omar Figueroa, Figueroa was there to get hit all night. He should have stopped Omar Figueroa. Look at the punches Figueroa was taking. Now Figueroa got a chin. No way he should have been able to land those clean types of punches and not at least get the referee to stop the fight. Salute to my brother BFTV Boxing Super Chat once again. Chris, what part of bet do you not understand? Hey man, he's saying it's a done deal. Make it happen. Christopher Jeanette. Yeah, I had Sean Porter winning the fight. I thought he won the fight against Ugas. He just again, Sean Porter just didn't fight in the manner we used to seeing him fight. So automatically you say, oh, he lost. That's what happens. Christopher Jeanette, my brother in the super chat, BFTV, it's a bet, fam. One stack. BFTV in the super chat. Blue, that guy's name is Chad, and he follows me everywhere like a stray. He is. Ooh, yeah, I'm like, what is this dude talking about? Salute to my brother Ty King a lot in the super chat. Christopher Jeanette, I also got a stack on EJ. Oh man, Christopher Jeanette, man, they stacking it up against you, King. He said he got a stack on it too. That's two stacks for you, King. That's two stacks. Hey, there go my wife right there. I don't know if y'all can see her. She don't realize she in the camera. She gonna be right there. boop, 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 boop. She right there. With the cakes. She got some serious cake on her, boy. Boy, I tell you. Salute to my brother Free Smoke in the super chat. Love you, my good brother. Hey, she just ran across the street. What are you doing? Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. Unreal, man. Salute to my brother BFTV Boss in the super chat once again. You must not believe yourself, Chris, because you keep saying bet when I already agreed. What more do you want me to say? Christopher Jeanette back in super chat. He said BFTB, make it happen. Not answering? Yeah, the gate is locked. The gate is locked. He just came to the mailbox not too long ago. Call him on the phone, baby. There you go, Poop. There you go. He just opened the door. Pardon me, y'all. Trying to get my I'm trying to get my neighbor's grass cut. Trying to take care of their grass. Pardon me, I was a little distracted. I missed some super chats. Salute to my brother Brian Powell in the super chat. Nobody knows if Spence still has a chin or even if he's the same fighter. He did fly out the car like Batman. Oh man, yeah, he flew out the car, man. But you know that's no laughing matter, man. But you right though. You do have a point, man. We don't know what we're gonna get from him. What version? You're right when you say that, man. Thank you, baby. Teamwork make the dream work. Teamwork make the dream work. So smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 350. So Salute to my brother Kurt Anderson, aka Kurt Sugar, aka the historian, aka my brother and my co-host. And I can't wait for him to get healthy and get back and we get cooking again, man. Salute to Kurt in the super chat. Blue Blood 100. Salute to you, Kurt. Paragon of Principle. Salute. Um. Yeah. So I wanted to my neighbors, man. Like I said, they early 70s. Bunny BA. Salute. Then another thing I want to touch on that Bob Arum said that Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn would never agree to fight Deontay Wilder. Did y'all hear that? Narco Hampton TV, salute. S550J, salute. If he was to beat Tyson Fury, they would never fight him. Did you hear that? So for all the people that come out and they love to say, well, oh, Joshua did this and this. Joshua didn't duck him. Bojack 654. Salute. Joshua didn't duck him. Joshua this. Joshua that. Bob Arum just came out. Roosevelt Ivy. Salute. And he stated that they would not have fought. And they informed. Bob Arum was informed that if Anthony Joshua won, there was no way they would agree to fight Deontay Wilder. Did y'all hear that? Jacob McDonald, inbox me on Instagram at Blue Bus Sports TV, all one word. And when everything is over and cleared up, then we'll make it happen from there. Right now, I don't have any inventory. I don't have no products to sell. Actually, we're supposed to send some out to a few people, man, and this all messed me up, man. I'm Ill Will, salute in the super chat, salute Blue and the peopleization. Just wanted to show some love, bro. I appreciate you 1,000%, man. Now y'all didn't. If y'all didn't hear, y'all gonna have to play it back. Yeah, I'm gonna do mass and everything, man. I'm gonna have everything. It's just I got this all messed me up, man. But salute to my brother Anthony Hernandez in the super chat. He says salute to you, Ant. Appreciate you, King. Always showing love. Bunny BA, salute. Yeah, I'm gonna do mass and everything, man. Actually, my sister-in-law does mass right now. She made a few masks for me and everything. So, but if y'all didn't hear what Bob Arum said that he was informed that if Anthony Joshua was to win the fight against Tyson Fury, that they would not have agreed to fight Deontay Wilder at any point in time. Bo one, salute. They would have never agreed to fight Anthony Joshua, point blank and period. I mean, to fight Deontay Wilder. Oh man, this lawn man just rolled over the rock. A big, huge rock, man. See, this is why I like to use my lawn man. This dude just rolled over a huge rock like he was gonna cut the rock. Come on, my guy. Well, sometimes you can't use guys that you don't know, man. But I wanted to get their yard done ASAP. But Anthony Joshua, Bob Arum just said, go replay it. He said that at no cost would they agree to have fought Wilder, so the step aside money was pointless anyway. Point blank and period. They would have never agreed to fight Deontay Wilder. I got it, Pop. Pop, I got it. Huh? Nothing. No, all you got to do is go in that house and stay safe. That's it. All right? All right, Pop. David the Real Thomas, salute. So, pardon me, man. He trying to come out and pay, man. No, sir. We don't do that. Brutal salute. No doubt. So, DeAndre Carey, salute. DeAndre C, salute. So y'all heard it from Bob Arum. He said that even if they did agree to that, Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn informed them that they would not, at no point in time, would have paid would have fought Deontay Wilder. They would have never fought Deontay Wilder. Ty King alive. Salute to my brother in the super chat. Blue, you missed my super chat. Oh, sorry, King. You sure? I think I got yours. I got your first one, Ty. Yeah, I got that one, Ty. I think you missed one. I got you, but I got you, King. Free smoke. Salute in the super chat. He said, "Love my good brother. Salute to you, King." Yeah, Ty King alive. I had read that. Christopher Jeanette. I also got a stack. Yeah, I said that. That's two stacks for you, Chris. Yeah, I read that, Ty. I said, yeah, Chris, you got two stacks on it. Salute to my brother Ty King alive though. His wife, he be dropping all types of jewels. If you don't get a chance, go watch MREC TV. Ty King alive. Wifey on there, man, and she breaking all types of things down, man. Or she breaking everything down. So very informative, man. Go check her out, man. She on there breaking it down. And she got receipts. She not just talking. She coming with receipts. She talking from a place with receipts. So she's showing proof as she's talking. So go check her out. But yeah, so if y'all so y'all heard it from Bob Arum. He said that Eddie Hearn informed them that even if they did and won the fight, they would not have agreed to fight Deontay Wilder. So there you have it. They never have any plans on fighting Deontay Wilder. Point blank and period. Funny. They said they won't fight Wilder because he didn't beat Tyson Fury. But they fought Molina coming off a loss to Deontay Wilder. Now, why would you give Molina opportunity but not fight Deontay Wilder? How does that make sense? Now, make that make sense. Because they know they can't beat Deontay Wilder. Plain and simple. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 400. It's plain and simple. They know they can't beat Deontay Wilder. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. They fought. Listen, I'm going to show y'all something. My brother Drew Titan, what's good? Eric Molina, right? He fought him June 13th, 2015, right? He fought Eric Molina, right? June 15th, June 13th, 2015. He knocked Molina out, right? Now let's just go to the videotape, shall we? December 10th, 2016. They fight Molina. So help me understand this. They fight Eric Molina, who was knocked out by Deontay Wilder. They don't have no problem with that. 2 fights later. Now he did beat Thomas Adamek, and he beat Roderick Ray. Who was Roderick Ray? Roderick Ray was 5-8-1. That's the fight immediately following Deontay Wilder. Then Thomas Adamek, who was old, 50-4. Then Joshua fought him for the IBF title. So why would he do that? Now, why would he give him that opportunity but won't fight Deontay Wilder? You see what I'm talking about? They willing to fight Dillian White again. Dillian White never won the title. Dillian White, you already knocked out, right? You knocked out Dillian White. You willing to give him another opportunity? Why? What did Dillian White do to deserve another opportunity? What did he do? He never won a title, Dillian White. He never even fought for a title. So why are you willing to give him an opportunity after you already knocked him out? But you're not willing to fight Deontay Wilder. You're willing to fight Andy Ruiz again after you beat him. You fought Alexander. I don't understand. It lets you know everything you need to know. They don't believe that they could beat Deontay Wilder. Point blank and period. End of story. So for anybody that comes after this and say, oh, well, he's willing to fight him. He'll fight him. Wilder ducked him. Man, he's still ducking him and he lost to Fury. Still. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 400. Smash that like button, man. Get them likes up to 400 right now, my peopleizations. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 400. Smash it. So they willing to give Dillian White opportunities. Why? They willing to give Andy Ruiz another opportunity. Why? But Deontay Wilder has one loss on his resume to Tyson Fury, who people could argue is the best heavyweight in the division, who's the only one in the division now that's undefeated, right? But you're not willing to fight Wilder if you beat Fury. That tells you everything you need to know. Salute Big Dose 513. Appreciate you. That tells you everything you need. What else you need to know about it? Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up to 400. Come on, my peopleization. Smash that like button. Smash the like button, man. Get it up to 400. Time to ante up. Salute. What's good with you, King? So I'm confused as to why he's willing to give them opportunity, but not give Deontay Wilder opportunity. But yet you still get these people out here that'll tell anybody that Wilder was ducking him and Wilder's scared and so on and so forth. Really? Muhammad Arif, salute. Yeah, smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 400, my peopleizations. Like, make it make sense for us. How does that make sense? How is that feasible? How is that? How is Bob Arum saying? And you know Bob Arum, you heard him talking right now, Bob Arum. So how is that feasible? Like, how? How could you defend that? You can't defend that. You can't defend it. You can't defend that. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up to 400, my peopleizations. Right? Or he would never agree to fight. So now if Wilder beats Fury in the trilogy, he's never going to agree to fight Wilder. So it's pointless now. It's pointless now. And guess what? Oh, this didn't come from Wilder. This thing come from Blue. This thing come from the brothers in the LDBC. This ain't come from nobody. This came from Bob Arum. That simply said they told us that even if they did fight Tyson Fury and win, they would never agree to fight Deontay Wilder. So why would Deontay Wilder and this is Bob Arum defending Deontay Wilder. He said, why would Deontay Wilder sign a contract for step aside money when he's not going to be able to get Anthony Joshua in the ring? He said that don't make sense. He won't never get the opportunity to get the belt back. Salute to my brother Tom to Annie up in the super chat. He said, salute Blue for the gesture you showed to your elderly neighbor. Respect due. Salute King. Yeah, they doing this long right now. He tried to come out and talk about what he going, man, your money is no good here, good brother. Go in the house and be safe. That's all I need them to do. That's all I need them to do. Only thing I need them to do is go in the house and stay safe. That's it. Appreciate you, King. That's all I need them to do is go in the house and stay safe. That's it. So yeah, smash the like button, get the likes to 400. Dylan likes the 400. So there you have it, man. It's abundantly clear. Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn never have any interest to fight Deontay Wilder because they know they can't win the fight. Simple and plain. What other reason is there? There's no other explanation for it. It's plain and simple. It's plain and simple. There's no explanation for that. None. There's no other explanation for it. Point blank and period. None. So there you have it. There you have it. Smash the like button. Yeah, we already knew it, but now you hear it from a whole different source. And now Bob Arum is defending him. Bob Arum is like, why would Wilder sign that contract knowing if there's a possibility? Dre Finest, salute. Mark Wonderley, salute. Bob Arum defended Deontay Wilder. Why would he sign such a contract knowing there's not a possibility for him to even land the Joshua fight? That don't make sense. He said he would never be able to secure the Joshua fight. Never. They don't want to fight him. That's what Bob Arum just said. Y'all heard it here. Simple and plain. Darling James, salute. So it's ridiculous, man. It amazes me that people could still defend Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn's stance on this whole Wilder situation. That's amazing. And that just goes to show, even he's so-called quote-unquote vulnerable right now, and they still not willing to make the fight. The aura of invincibility left, and they still not able to make the fight. Still not willing to do it. What does that tell you? Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 400. What does that tell you? It tells you everything you need to know, right? It tells you everything you need to know. Simple and plain. That lets you know they never ever had any intentions of making that fight. So now he said, and regarding the Shakur Stevenson Gary Russell fight, he said that that's a fight that would be a great fight. Y'all heard Bob Arum say it. He said they never thought about it, but that would be a great fight. So Blue here playing matchmaker. I'm setting up fights. I'm playing promoter. You heard him. I said, what about Gary Russell? He the WBC champ. He said that they never even thought about it, but that would be a great fight. He think that that would be a good fight for Shakur Stevenson, Gary Russell, and Shakur Stevenson. Y'all heard it here first. Yeah, BFTV, we know that that's out, but they can't see when you got these receipts. They still can't do it because Bob just said it right here. Gary Russell would beat Shakur into retirement. You don't believe that? You don't believe that? You don't believe that at all, my good brother. Good to be loyal. Great that you're loyal to Mr. Gary Russell Jr., but you don't believe that. Now he might beat him, but beat him into retirement? Come on, stop. Salute to my brother Robert Stewart in the super chat. Salute matchmaker, blue blood. Salute to you, King. Rico Shaw, salute. Gary Russell too fast and powerful. He's faster. He's not powerful. Not more powerful than Shakur Stevenson. He's faster than Shakur Stevenson, but he doesn't have more power than Shakur Stevenson, and he's smaller than Shakur Stevenson. So, I understand that you're just supporting him and you got love for him, and you know, and I appreciate that because Gary Russell's a great dude. But beat him into retirement, who has a higher KO? You can't say that because Shakur Stevenson only has 13 fights. Salute to my brother Christopher Jeanette in the super chat. He said, "Big Blue, I'm going to get paid with Bud." Oh, you gonna get paid off Bud, huh? Brian Chanel Jr. Salute. Where you been at? Jafari Caesar. Salute. Y'all been missing today. G Money. Salute. Uh. Oh, you gonna get paid off of Bud Crawford, huh? Man, Gary Russell Jr. And see I gotta break it down because I'm just am who I am, and so you know I keep it 100. I'm not trying to downplay Gary Russell Jr. because that's my guy. I truly like Gary Russell Jr. the same way I like Deontay Wilder, man. Stand up, 10-toe down dude. He's 31-1 with 18 knockouts. So he had 32 fights, 18 knockouts out of those 32. So that means 14 of his fights went to decision, right? So I don't know what's the percentage in that. I'm not that smart, not that bright. Shakur Stevenson is 13-0 with 7 knockouts. So uh, Shakur Stevenson has 5 fights that, so he would essentially, if you go by that, would have a higher knockout percentage, right? Because out of his 13 fights, only 5 went the distance. So Kenneth Howard, salute. I think that Shakur Stevenson will have that. I don't know, man. It don't even count. But just we know Gary Russell is not a power puncher. He's a slick boxer, southpaw with very, very lightning fast hands. That's what he is. Rico Verona, salute. Yeah, Blue Blood Promotions, man. I'm trying to play matchmaker out here. Y'all heard me. Trying to push it. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 400, man. Smash the like button. Get those likes up to 400, my peopleizations. Get the likes up to 400. David Real Thomas said neither one of them are power punchers. Shakur has power though. He has more pop than Gary Russell. Smash that like button, man. Get the likes to 400. Shakur has more pop than Gary Russell. That's for the long man?
Yeah, I think.
For the long people?
For the long people.
Okay.
Daddy,
Yes, baby.
I need somebody to teach me how to shoot.
Yeah. But you see you ran across the street? You don't do that. You understand? There's cars coming.
Okay.
So just because your mother walked across the street, you don't come out the house and run across the street. You understand? All right, go play. My brother BLTB boxing that super chat once again. Chris, as soon as the EJ versus Bud fight gets made, PayPal escrow because you doing too much talking and sound like you trying to pump yourself up. Ty King a lot said, Chris, we don't believe you need more people. Yeah. Hey Chris, man, they don't believe you, Chris. They saying you trying to hype yourself up, man. Nate Morn said dudes must have forgot what Lomachenko did to Russell. Oh, he won the fight, but it was closer than people make it out to be. LJ Fighter say y'all gonna stop laughing at Chris. He's serious. That's my brother Christopher Jornet, man. He said he gonna get paid off of Bud. That's two stacks right there, Chris. Chris, that's two stacks right there. Robert Stewart, salute. Yeah, he beat him, but he didn't walk through him. Smash that like button, man. Get it up to 400. Chris, they putting the pressure on you, King. They say that you gonna have to put that bread up before the fight even as soon as it get made. He said Russell got schooled in the Olympics by Richardson Hitchens. No, he didn't. You must mean his brother, not Mr. Gary Russell Jr. You might be talking about Gary Antoine Russell. No, that wasn't Mr. Gary Russell Jr. That was Gary Antoine Russell, or one of the younger brothers. They're all named Gary Russell. And shout out to Gary Russell Pops. It's his birthday. You got the wrong Gary Russell, good brother. Wesley Lewis, salute. I got EJ by stoppage against Bud. I can't wait for that fight, man. Smash the like button, man. Get it to 400. Get the likes up to 400. Yeah, Salito. Yeah. But I'm about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all 1,000%, man, coming through, supporting your boy Blue, um, showing love, man. And we had the legendary promoter Bob Arum on today and chopped it up. So salute to Bob Arum, man, coming through and showing love. No slack 504, salute. Get Laws Green, salute. Rico Vernon, how long you think Tank gonna contract with Mayweather Promotion? That's gonna end quick. Salute Jay Good. As soon as his contract is up, I don't think he's gonna resign. It's over. Travis touchdown, salute. Stephen Lamontes Hawkins, salute. No, as soon as Big Homie Coop, salute. I think that as soon as Tank Davis' contract is over, his relationship with Floyd is over. It's over. As soon as the contract is over, that relationship is over. Adrian Vet, salute. Where you been at, Adrian Vet? Nah, you gotta rewatch it. My brother Christopher Jeanette back in the super chat. He said I will put up. I'm not scared. So he said he gonna put that money in escrow or wherever it need to be as soon as it get made. Mark Price, salute. He said as soon as it get made, he gonna put that bread up. He said he ain't scared. He said Tank too emotional. No, he should be emotional in that situation, man. That's it. I understand Floyd always had a relationship with Devin Haney, so on and so forth. Um, but you gotta you gotta it's loyalty, man. You know what I'm saying? Although he has a relationship, like I said, with Devin Haney, some situations it's a sticky situation, man. It's a sticky situation, man. That's a situation where you got to be, truly mindful of what your actions are when you're a promoter and an icon like Floyd. You gotta be mindful of what you do and how you do it because you offend your fighters by doing those things. So in this case, Tank is not wrong. That's Devin Haney is his rival right now. They've been going back and forth. You can't do that if you Floyd. At least not in the public eye. Do it behind closed doors. You got to do it behind closed doors. You can't. Listen. I'm gonna show you some stuff, but we're not gonna record this or put this out there. Randy Ridley, salute because it's gonna Rico Shore, salute because it's gonna create waves between me and Tank. That's your prize fighter. Will he fight under Mayweather promotion again? Yeah, he don't have no choice because he don't have the money to buy himself out. So he have to fight on Mayweather Promotions. But you see what he said too? He said I was going to come to Vegas and set up training camp and move out there, but that's not happening no more. That's exactly what Tank said. He said I was planning to come to Vegas, set up training camp and do all that. That's not happening no more because you the ops y'all both the ops. See, those are seeds that even if he forgives Floyd, he's never gonna forget. You understand? You can't erase. Sometimes you have to be mindful of what you do because you can't take it back. Once you put it out there in the universe, you can't take it back. So you have to be mindful of what you do and how you do things because you can't take it back. And so now, let's say Tank has to. They're oil and water, man. They don't mix. And Floyd Mayweather is like Michael Jordan. He's not a good promoter. He's he's good. I'm glad that he lets Leonard Ellerby do everything, but he needs to fade to the back because he's like Michael Jordan, man. These dudes, Michael Jordan, they're not good talent evaluators because nobody could do what they could do, and that's they only see it through their eyes. So he's not a good talent evaluator, and he's not a good. Remember, Michael Jordan had drafted players to the NBA to his team, and then he would get out there and play against them and beat them and embarrass them. So you dropping their confidence level by doing that. Patrick Pachance, salute, by saying, "Hey man," when they trash talk Michael Jordan because he's yeah, he's the GOAT and all of that, and so they want to trash talk him. They want to see what he could do, but then he actually goes out there and beats them and shows them that a 40, 50-year-old player could outwork them and do all this. It don't work for you. That don't work, bro. That's not that you're not helping yourself in that situation, and that's Floyd. And I'm gonna say this, and this is no disrespect, but look how he handled the situation regarding his daughter and his son. So when that all of this took place with his daughter, he puts out a post of him interacting with his son. That don't help her. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't help her. So he again, he's trying to motivate Tank by moonlighting with Devin Haney. That don't work. And some could say, and see, I don't even know if he's moonlighting with Devin Haney. I don't even know if he consciously meant to do that to make Tank feel a certain kind of way, because he truly has a relationship with Devin Haney. They ride their bikes together, they hang out. He gives them advice. So as a promoter, it puts him in a bad. That relationship puts him in a bad. Puts him in a rock between a hard place because he knew Devin Haney and since he was a kid, and been around him. So is he not going to not give him advice of because now the fighter that he signed to his promotional company, he don't give that. You understand? So now it puts him in a pickle. So don't. My thing is this. My solution would be continue to give Dev the advice. Continue to train him. Don't promote it. Continue to give him love. Continue to give him. Don't cut off the relationship. Show him, because it happens. You have Derrick James, right? No, not Derrick James. Um what's Jamal Charlo's trainer name? It's slipping my Ronnie Shields, right? You got Ronnie Shields. Ronnie Shields at one point in time trained Erislandy Lara, Jamel Charlo, and Jamal Charlo, and they all fought in the same division. And they all at the top of the division. So at some point in time they was gonna clash, right? So it happens. I'm not saying it don't happen. And remember, Erislandy Lara called out Jamel Charlo, and Jamal Charlo got upset that Erislandy called out Jamel Charlo, who's his twin brother. But Erislandy Lara is like, listen, I need that WBC title. So it creates conflict, right? We understand that. But you got to figure out a way to handle it. And he didn't handle it right. You can Ronnie Shields is never Jack Don, salute. Ronnie Shields is never gonna. You ask Ronnie Shields about Jamal, and Erislandy Lara, he never gonna give you a real answer about it. You understand what I'm saying? Because it puts him in a rock between a hard place. And let's say the fight was made at that time with with Erislandy Lara and Jamel Charlo. Now Jamel Charlo is with Derrick James, so it can be made because they're not under the same uh, um, uh, um, they're not under the same team, right? They're not, together. So now it's not the same, right? But at one point, 154, you had Jamal, Jamel, and Erislandy Lara, and they were all at the top of the division. So that created a conflict of interest. You understand what I'm saying? But what could Ronnie Shields do at the time? He just happened to have, uh, 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 he just happens to have, fighters in the same division that all at the top of their game. And what could you do? So Floyd just happened to have a relationship with Devin Haney, and his fighter is in the same weight class, and they're rivals. So he has to be able to control that situation and say, this is what we're gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna still give you advice. I'm gonna still train you. I'm gonna still give you pointers. I'm gonna still help you. I'm still gonna have a relationship with you, Dev. But in the public eye, we can't do this. We can't moonlight in the public because that's gonna offend my fighter, who's my ace on top of it, and Gervonta Tank Davis. He's my number one fighter in my stable. So, you know, just like he do. He don't like to talk about Tank versus Devin Haney and all of that. He like to be like, well, they both young and this is it. Okay, that's the same way you have to handle it as far as now riding bikes with Devin Haney and hanging out with Devin Haney, no problem. But training him and giving him pointers and tips and essentially, you Tank Davis, you got to be looking at it. You teach him to be the best, but eventually, me and him gonna come to a crossroads where we have to face off against one another. He said Tank is in his feelings. Floyd ain't gonna be. It's that has nothing to do with it, man. It has nothing to do with whether Floyd gonna be in his corner or not. If okay, Floyd's not gonna be in either one of their corner, but he's training Devin Haney and he's giving him tips. So what you think Devin Haney's not gonna use those methods and those tactics against Gervonta Tank Davis? He's training him to be the best. So what are we talking about? He don't have to be in his corner. He don't have to physically be in his corner. Essentially, he is in his corner. He's teaching him right now. So yes, he's in his corner. But listen, I'm about to get up out of here. Salute to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all 1,000%. Zach Boy, salute. They already sparred twice. Salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all 1,000%, man. Appreciate y'all coming through and showing your boy Blue love, showing love, supporting, man. We'll be back on with another special guest tomorrow at 3 p.m. again. Once again, we're going to keep the ball rolling. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all know the grind don't stop. So salute, man. I want to bring on some CC's fighters and things of that nature, but I need to have it, with my Skype and with my where it could be visible. So salute to everybody, man. Salute to everybody. Show love and support your boy Blue. Y'all know the grind don't stop. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Blue. So we had the legendary promoter Bob Arum come on today, and he broke down some things, man. What's to come? Shakur Stevenson, June 9th, will be back in the ring. That's great news, man. Where will it take place? We don't know yet. Nelson Rivera, salute. Kenneth Howard, salute. We don't know, but that's great news that Shakur Stevenson is going to be back in the ring next month, man. In a couple of weeks. Phil J 508, Jupiter B, salute. Because today is what? What's today's date? Today is May 20th. So he's expecting Shakur Stevenson to be back in the ring in 1, 2, 3 weeks. Well, it can't be June 9th. So he said June 9th, but it can't be June 9th because June 9th is a Thursday. So it got to be either June 11th or June 4th. He said June 9th. That's not possible because June 9th is a Thursday. So it's either going to be June 4th or June 11th. Right? So that's when that's going to take place. So we're going to see Shakur Stevenson in the ring pretty soon. That's exciting news, man. Anthony Williams, salute. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Nelson Rivera. Appreciate y'all 1,000%, man. Coming through, showing your boy Blue love. But let me get up out of here. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be back on with another guest, man. We're going to continue to make it happen, man. We're going to keep the ball rolling. Romel Lane, salute. Salute to y'all. Peace and blessings to all my peoples. BFTB Boston should be coming on in 30 minutes. Salute to my brother Ty King, a lot. Everybody, Christopher Jeanette. Everybody came through. My brother Kurt Anderson. We're going to work it out. Tony Dior, salute. Jeff, the producer. Peace and blessings. So tomorrow, we're going to be back on with another special guest, man. I appreciate y'all 1,000%. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue. Salute to each and every one of y'all, man. Peace.